Hi guys, it's me again. Obviously it's me again. I did a video a couple of weeks back, or rather I posted one up. I didn't really do it. I recorded it forever ago. I gotta fix this angle, sorry. And I showed you some impulse buys I had, and I definitely had a lot. And so yeah, then I showed you some cosplay ones, but I neglected to show a couple of things, and I kind of just wanted to show and talk about some of the stuff that I have, because it's always fun to see what kind of stuff that people are buying and things like that. So I actually have one thing here that I want to start off with that I need to reach and get, and you probably heard the crumbling of a bag, so let's get started. So the first thing is this wig. Yes, I caved and I bought another wig. This is actually for a up and coming cosplay that is going to be a I can't think of what to call it, a collaboration with me and with my good friend that's on Instagram. By the time that I post this video, you guys will probably get tired of me talking about like him or whatever, but he's a really good artist and cosplayer. And so we're gonna do this, I don't want to give too much away, but we're gonna do a Rick and Morty type of cosplay, and clearly by the color of the wig I'm going to be Rick. So that's mostly because I was like, well, I'm gonna buy this wig anyway and try it with possibly some other characters, so why not do that? So this is the same brand of wig that the red one was. I've got a review on that if you guys want to check it out. I don't know if this one was more expensive or less expensive. For some reason they're different prices on Walmart. I don't know if that has to do with the color or what the deal is with it, but I'm not going to do a full review of this one, but I'm just going to show you. It's in this little looks like a hairnet type of thing. And this one, unlike the red one, I'm actually not going to take it out because of what I'm going to tell you. Unlike the red one, this one kind of sheds a little bit. But, I mean, it's a wig, so I guess it's going to happen. And I didn't pay, you know, a whole chunk of money for it, so that's going to happen too. But, it's just in this Ziploc, in this little hairnet thing. It says made in China. I mean, it got the job done. Once again, I'm a person that when I buy stuff, I usually, especially if it's like material for a cosplay or something, I try to keep it like low in price. I've never bought a wig that's like 30, 40, 50 or more dollars. I mostly just buy like 10, 11, 12, 15 is probably about as high as I'm willing to pay for a wig, because see, I don't really go to cons. I kind of just do like photo shoots, if you want to call it that, which is pretty much just me putting together something, taking the picture of it. So I guess it's not really a photo shoot, but anyway, it gets the job done for that if you're going to do something real quick, or if you're going to maybe go to a con for the first time and you just want something to like put on, and that be that. It does that, but it is like, I mean, probably if I were going to wear something for a long period of time, like at a con, I would maybe get a different wig if I'm more experienced to cosplay, but I'm not really, so it doesn't matter. But that's like a cheap and easy way to get something. You just get on Walmart, order a wig, and wear it to wherever. So there's that. I don't really style them either. Let me just say, I don't have like a wig like place to put them, like a head or whatever. I have one wig head that I'm looking at right now. My grandmother gave it to me. It's got a hat on it right now, but I don't put like my wigs up on that. I just kind of keep them in this little bags or whatever that they came in. Eventually I'll put them somewhere. I just don't have the resources right now. So to go with my impulse buys, and this is not cosplay related, these next things are not cosplay related. Looks like a piece of cardboard because it is. No. On the, I love these little like velvet art things. I understand that it's for kids, like I get that, but I just kind of love how they look. It's really fun to like feel them, and it's like real velvet. And then somebody, what I think's crazy is somebody took the time to create this, not the coloring part. It was like completely white before I colored it, and they created this, so that's kind of neat. And I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I took a crayon and I changed, you know, this right here part is a crayon, her skin tone is crayon. So yeah, most of the time you're supposed to use markers on them, but what's the difference? And then here's one thing that I got, and I'm going to show you the back first of it. Okay, so it's clearly a DC comic that I'm about to show you. But on the back it says, enter the world of DC Comics and your favorite superheroes. Collect all 3 packs to get 2 surprise collectible comics. Okay, so you got your Batman, Harley Quinn, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman. Yeah, and I think it's supposed to be like different versions of them or something. First, I'm gonna show you the comics that are like included, and then I'm gonna show you the actual reason that I bought it. No offense to this like comic or whatever. So in the corner of this one says it's $2.99. So this comic alone is like $3. Anyway, this is what it is. Now, I don't know anything about these comics, so, feel free to put your input down below, because I don't know anything about them. Not DC. Like, I know a little bit about DC, but I'm saying I don't know anything about, like, this particular comic. It says The Future Ends. It says the new 52, The Future Ends. So clearly it's a futuristic deal. Just gonna kind of spoiler alert, by the way, if you're reading this. And on the back it's got Assault on Arkham Asylum. I love Batman. I probably know more about Batman than I do any other like DC hero. That's because I've been exposed to that universe a little bit more. And then here is another one. I can't really see on here what the volumes of these are. This one's also called The Future Ends, and it's got the same advertisement on the back as the previous one. And I'm going to open it up and see if we can look. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this. Once again, spoiler alert if you're reading this. So, I mean, this looks like a pretty decent comic. I've never really heard of it. I'm going to have to do some research into it and read up on it, see if I like it, whatever. It says both of these comics are $2.99 a piece. So, that's like $4. By the way, I got all these for like $5. So, I mean, you do what you will with that. But this is the whole reason I bought it, actually. Harley Quinn. So I just want to say, this is my first like actual owning a DC comic book. Like, I don't have any for myself. Like, I don't really collect comic books, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe get into that, maybe start reading them, start getting familiar with it. Although it might be really hard to find the first volumes of like Batman, Superman, all that. Anyway, this is supposed to be something that they call a rebirth, which I'm assuming means that they're rebooting Harley Quinn's character again. She's been rebooted so many times. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But I love all the reboots. Now here's a Justice League Rebirth. I think that's all of them in a huge book. I'm going to show a picture from this one too. So once again, spoiler alert. I'm going to try to... Okay, so I'm going to show this page, I think. So I love the artwork on this one too. Like, she looks really cool there. Seems they've incorporated that blue and pink from the newer Harley. Then I got Batman, Wonder Woman, Batman again. So many, like, there's advertisements in this too, by the way. Here's the thing for some action figures. And then here's Robin from the Batman Lego movie, which is a really good movie, and you guys should watch it. It's really cute. And Batgirl. So like I said, it's my first DC comic. Hopefully I'll be collecting more. I don't really know yet what we're going to do about that, but thought maybe you guys would want to see that. Also, what I think is kind of neat, just going to say one thing real quick. What I think is kind of neat is this like background black Joker going on here. That's really cool. And down here is Poison Ivy. I mean, it's just kind of neat looking, honestly. So the artwork definitely drew me to the actual comic itself, and the fact that it was Harley Quinn. So I love me a good, like I said, Batman. And then last but certainly not least, something for all my people that like fashion. I bought a purse as if I need more. This is like a shoulder bag. It's basically the size of what would be a... I mean, it looks pretty big, but inside of it is pretty much the size of a small wallet. So you don't really have a lot of room to put stuff. But I thought if I ever need to like do some running to somewhere and I only need like my wallet or a small change purse or something, it'd be perfect for that. It's a chocolate cupcake, which that initially that's pretty much the reason I bought it. It's because it's cupcake. It's got a little bit of glitter here and there, but all in all, it's a really nice looking bag. I got this at Walmart. I can't remember how much I paid for it right now though. I think it was like $9 or something. $8 or $9, something like that. It wasn't a whole lot. And so that's pretty much that. That's all I wanted to show you guys. A couple more of my impulse buys, and so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you can give this video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Feel free to comment whatever you want, as long as it's you know, be kind with your words, obviously. And if you want to talk one-on-one with me, my links to my social medias are down below in the description. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of the new videos I got coming up. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.